Hi, I'm Anne, and this is Elizabeth Ann Reads. I am here today to talk about the Buzzwordathon. This starts on March 18th and goes to the 24th. It was created by Books and Lala, and I will link her video down below. Basically, the point is there's a buzzword that's chosen, a single word, that you pick books that have that word in the title. It's a little bit different this time because she's actually picked 6 different words, and the words are who, what, when, where, why, and how. So you can choose books that have those words in the title. You can pick one word and just go with that. I decided to pick 6 books, 1 for each word, and I'm going to hopefully get through all 6 of those this week. We'll see what happens. I don't know that that's actually going to happen, but we're going to try. I picked a bunch of random books off of my Goodreads TBR. My Goodreads TBR is not my physical TBR books. It's just books that I've marked at some point that I've heard about, that I've been interested in. So I just went through and picked 6 random ones that had those words in the title. Most of them ended up being nonfiction, so we'll see how that goes. I have 2 fiction and 4 nonfiction. But I think they'll all be fairly quick reads. We'll see how it goes. So the first one I have is The Girl Who Drank the Moon by Kelly Barnhill. This has been going around BookTube quite a bit in the last year and a half. It's a middle grade fantasy, and I believe it won the Newbery, or was at least nominated for the Newbery. I think it won. And I keep meaning to pick it up and just haven't yet, so I'm excited to get to this one. For what, I have Anne of Green Gables, My Daughter and Me, What My Favorite Book Taught Me About Grace, Belonging, and the Orphan in All of Us. So this is kind of a memoir. I don't know much about it, except that it has to do with Anne of Green Gables. So we're going to go for that. For When, I picked the book When We Were on Fire by Addie Zierman. This is also kind of a memoir. I believe it's about the challenges of growing up in the church culture in the 90s. And I think she just touches on the struggles and the pressure of that, and then how that transitions into adulthood, and how you seek out and keep your faith as an adult when you feel like it didn't turn out like you thought it would as a teenager. And again, from having some of that life experience, I'm really looking forward to reading someone else's perspective on it. For the word where, I have The Girl from Everywhere by Heidi Heilig. I've heard quite a bit about this one, but I honestly don't know what it's actually about. I think there's some fantastical elements to it. Some thriller elements to it. A little bit of magic maybe. I'm not 100% sure. But I think it will be a good thing to mix in with all the nonfiction I'm reading this week. For why, I have Awkward, The Science of Why We're Socially Awkward and Why That's Awesome by Tai Tashiro. And I think the title speaks for itself. Obviously, if you're watching my videos, you know I'm socially awkward, so hopefully that'll be enjoyable. And the last one I have for How is How the Irish Saved Civilization by Thomas Cahill. And I believe this is a history that follows kind of the spread of Christianity throughout Europe and how the Irish were involved in that. I'm hoping between all these books I'll get enough variety that it can keep me kind of pushing through the week and hopefully get through all 6 of those. I will probably be vlogging and let you know how that goes. I hope you join in. It's going to be a fun readathon. And thank you for taking the time to watch.